Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we'll be playing Mill in Explorer. Mill is like a combo-esque type of shell where you want to mill your opponent out, get rid of their whole library. With that, we will have Jace the Imperfected Mind, fresh off New Phyrexia, to help us achieve that goal. This card is excellent, it's bonkers, do not play fewer than full 4. Now, in addition to our linear game plan, we've got plenty of interaction pieces, false pair pieces, for Fading Hopes. Merfolk Secretkeeper really likes their defensive blocking duty, and this deck has been treating me very well. So let's jump into ranked Explorer queue and see how we do. Hello, and let's play our first game. So we're looking at the opening hand, on the draw, Jwari Disruption, Tutelage. It's kind of like a curvish hand, but we're shipping it. It's way too slow on the draw. Now this is a sniper. I'll bottom one of the Jaces. Now Jace isn't really that redundant because you can always cash it in for the mill. But I will get rid of the redundant copy. What I'll do here actually is play Island and mill the opponent for 5. Because if I play Ruin Crab, it gets Fatal Pushed, for example, and immediately dies, right? While now I can play Ruin Crab, play Ipnu Rivulet, and immediately get a counter. So that is a deliberate play, which allows me to certainly get that mill 3. So this is like a sacrifice shell, that's fine. I think we can add another blocker. Now we've got 5 toughness waiting for opponent's attacks, basically. So now we only need to hit our land, and we're good to go. Another line which we could have considered is keeping up Fading Hope to bounce their creature, to get the scry, and to ensure that third land instead of the 4/04 blocker, which is certainly going to come into play. So now they'll attack us for 3, which then we'll block. So basically they have no attacks, so we've got plenty of time. We're snapping that block off if they offered it. Now we do hit a land, so that's perfect. Now a few options here, because each of those are valid. Teferi's Tutelage to set up, Tasha's Hideous Laughter to just cash it in, or Jace to get it going. And I think right now that I have 10 cards in the graveyard, I think I'll lead on Teferi's Tutelage. Now Jace can be attacked down, so even if I minus on Harvester, there could be like, you know, Mayhem Devil coming down and doing some stuff. And I will set this up first, mill them a bunch, and potentially next turn I'll be able to just go play Jace, -2, draw 3, and be really happy, at which point that -3 will also trigger Teferi's Tutelage. So I think we're in okay shape. Let's see what the opponent does. They bring back Cauldron Familiar. That's not a really big problem. Now the best thing they could do is actually play Mayhem Devil, and only one has been milled. So let's see what happens. They could cycle a card with blood. That would be the best case scenario for us. They couldn't yet kill any of the creatures. Deadly Dispute on the blood token. That's fine. Like if they keep durdling, we don't care. And this is the power of this deck. We just don't care about durdling. Now in this case, I think I'll ditch. Well, that is difficult actually, because Fading Hope gets rid of the Escaped Croxa, while Tasha is really good against a deck with such a low curve. The question is whether they play the Giant Creature. This is a tough choice, honestly. The question is, can we beat an Escaped Croxa next turn? They keep missing lands. Let's try that. Because they would have to have the land which they've been missing, and it has to be black specifically, so let's take a gamble. Now we're milling them for 2 more, which is 16. Now if we play Jace, they mill 3 down to 19. So that's unfortunately not going to trigger Jace. And in that case, I'm just going to Tasha. And see what happens. Now we've milled 24. So assuming they don't kill us, which I doubt they will, we'll just play another Tasha and just shake their hand, honestly. So yeah, while we're waiting until the opponent does the remove, make sure to sub to this channel so you always know when those arena gameplay videos are going to be up, and they are going to be up more often than you expect. Probably like maybe once a week, potentially twice a week, we'll see. So they did actually Thoughtseize away the Tasha, so that's annoying. And Jace is not on yet, but it will be when we milled it to here and then 3 from the ability. Now, if they have... Okay, that's not doing anything. They know they're in a pickle. Them drawing cards does not help, really. Because if we hit like a land, we can go land mill 3, this mills 2. Okay, so we're good. I can easily just block. This draws me 3, which means 3 times 2, and the draw step 2, that's 8 already. There is a way for them. I mean, there could be technically, like they could kill us in the upkeep, but that would be the case if they had like Mayhem Devil, which they do not. So yeah, Jace, and we're done. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. See you in the next game. And let's play another game trying to grind to diamond, not to conquer it, to mythic. We'll keep this hand. We've got a blocker, early mill, into bunch of more mill, so we're keeping that one. I'm milling first. There is no reason not to, and they seem to be like an Esper control deck of sorts. So if we can keep hitting land drops, we should be okay. This is a way to ensure hitting land drops, so I'm going to play that tapped and follow it up with Merfolk Secretkeeper, which I doubt is dying. Never mind, it literally is dying right now. So the opponent has decided no 0-5 creatures for you. Okay, Liliana plus, I think I'll get rid of Maddening Cacophony. It does just the least. And I think I'll play Teferi's Tutelage, because it's an overtime type of thing. I get that. Also, it works well with Jace, and they will probably have quite a bit of trouble getting rid of it once it's on the battlefield. So let's see what they do. They can plus again. Yep, I'll get rid of Tasha because it's a Shark Typhoon deck. You know, you don't really want Tasha against such decks. Getting rid of Spell Pierce, they have to be a mad person to get rid of Spell Pierce when I'm on 3 lands there. Okay, March. That's fine. I'm going to slam Jace then. I'm going to -2 on them. Will I? I guess I will, because it still mills them for 3 and I draw a card. When I could have hit a land drop, which I do want to hit. So next time we'll plus Jace, Tutelage probably. We can get rid of Tasha's again. Push in hand. They're close to the ult. That's not really relevant, is it? Okay, reject. I'm going to proliferate up on Liliana. But I'm really curious how they're going to even... honestly, how they're going to split the ult. Okay, tap land. They might plus. They could go like 2 lands Jace. Yeah, okay, they could doing this. Okay, I'll get rid of Fading Hope. I'm not sure if that was a good choice for them, honestly. So let's do this. I could have cashed in Jace, but let's just pass. Let's see what they do. Hero's Downfall on Jace. Yep, that happened. And let's see if they're greedy and they'll wait with Liliana again. Because they could. Okay, they are. Okay. So draw a bunch. We'll get rid of 1 island. Yep, and we've got Otawara. So I can go Rune Crab. Field of Rune. And I can just literally just bounce that to deny them the ult. Because I don't care about minusing on Crab. That's fine. So now they can play Liliana minus. Okay, that's also fine. At least I denied the ult. So they're going to plus. I'm going to get rid of the island. I'm going to play Jace for the full cost, I think. Because this way I am able to go twice, minus twice in a row. Okay, so we got this. I think I'm going to play this and hold up Spell Pierce because they are still a Shark Typhoon kind of Teferi deck. So if they play like Elspeth Conquers Death right now with the top, I've got the Spell Pierce to get rid of it. And I'd rather have it than... Yeah, exactly. So they do have Shark Typhoon, but they decided to just play it as a creature, which is reasonable. And I'm going to plus, I'm going to get rid of, I think, that spell piece. Because, to be fair, right now, we're slowly approaching a victory. So I could mill them for 9, but I'd rather draw 3. Now I can easily just draw 4. And I think I'm going to cash in Tasha's, which leaves them with 13 cards. We exiled, yeah, exactly, see, Teferi, Wandering Emperor, Supreme Verdict, like super expensive cards. And right now they've got 12, so we can go 5 plus whatever. And they should be dead, actually. So, yeah, I think we've got this, honestly. So, mill there. Mill here. And we would still have done that, holding up interaction, which is cool. Boop. How many cards? They've got 4, so we can literally just go mill 4 mode. And just pass. Nicely played, nicely played. Thank you very much for that game. We're getting to plot 1, which is always nice. And yeah, see you in the next one. Welcome in the last game of our Mono Blue Mill gameplay. And this hand is sketchy, right? Because it's interactive, but might be a hit or miss and doesn't accomplish really anything else outside of that. So I'm going to mulligan. Now this hand is a doozy. With this hand, I'm really tempted to ditch Maddening Cacophony because I want to play out my lands. Cacophony, like I usually put kind of a low priority on Cacophony because it accomplishes so little. Now, oh, this is interesting because I could play Island Crab and then I've got Crab Island double mill, but I'm really afraid of a Kiora, you know? So this is the question. Do I want to play around a Kiora? Let's not. The spell piece will convert against Khan. This is let's say this is the idea. Okay, we get rewarded because I can do this now, but I will still play spell piece up in case of a Khan. Now in this matchup, Tasha's pretty bad. But we will turn on into the story very, very easily. Now we want to keep playing those lands. Yep, take 5, that's fine. It's perfectly fine. Let's see if they play Khan the Great Creator. They do. Boop, snap it off. Quad spell piece main deck. Let's go. Now this is okay. So we can do this, but I will hold up Jwari Disruption, I think, anyways. Do I? I think I do. Because I want to counter like a Cavalier, maybe Anissa, maybe they don't have a land drop, they play Khan. They attack me for 5, I'll take it. This is probably the last time I'm taking damage. So, yep. Let's do that. So the best choice, of course, a land. Tasha's okay. I think I'll just go Tasha. Oh, 13. Yeah, actually, for that deck, it's actually pretty good. Yeah, just 1 Cavalier, 13 cards, pretty good. So, okay, let's take damage for the last time, actually. Because I know I've got another blocker, and I want to convert this as a blocker, not a crab. Now, if I hit a land... Oh, and that's Field of Ruin. So, what I'll do is I'll pass. I will into the story, slash holding up Field of Ruin, and I'll just chomp with one of the crabs here. They've got 17 cards in the deck, so that's not a lot. They'll attack in. I'll just chomp. That's fine. There is still 1 crab left. I just want to untap, and there is no way they do something wild this turn. And if they play like something like a Cavalier, like that, it's actually detrimental to them because they mill 5, 4. I mean, actually 5, and they draw a card. So that's... Yeah, they've got 12 cards. They draw hair, which is actually not that great for them. Down to 11 cards in the deck. Nykthos, yep. Can't be turned on yet. I'll just draw 4 hair. They can't do anything with just colorless up. Oh, So right now we can go Ruin Crab. fetch this, kill this, and then we've got Secretkeeper for the last 5, which should be lethal. Poop, find a land. Beautiful land, by the way. And they've got 10, so this gets them down to 4, and this gets them down to 0. Excellent performance, even if I say so myself. Excellent performance, and thank you very much for watching. Please remember to sub. You can find all the affiliate links in the description. Dragon Shield, Mana Traders, and as always, thank you very much for watching. Hold my hand, let's pass it in together, and I will see you next time. Cheers.